You're watching the Alabama Weather Network.
It's Thursday, the 12th of February. This is James Spann. Alabama's weather rain-free today and tomorrow. Rain returns over the weekend, Saturday night into Sunday. And next week could be the warmest so far this year. Let's talk about it. A lot of questions about the weekend. Here's the upper air look today. The little wave that brought that light rain yesterday. That's on to the east. We have a northwest flow aloft and a very dry air mass in place. No precipitation nearby. Got some 30s this morning. Look at Birmingham and Anniston, 35, Cullman, 34 to start the day. 40s for central Alabama, 50s for the southern quarter of the state. Again, high should be in the 60s today, which is pretty comfortable. We'll check the watch warning map around the nation. Relatively quiet today. Got a few winter weather advisories for Colorado and Utah. Some fog down around Tampa Bay. No severe thunderstorms expected today. There could be a rumble of thunder out around Utah and some of the adjacent states. Tomorrow, there is a marginal risk that's level 1 out of 5 over parts of West Texas. Day 3, which is Saturday. Again, a level 1 out of 5 marginal risk of severe storms across the eastern part of Texas into Louisiana, southern Arkansas, and South Oklahoma. There's no risk defined on Sunday at this point. Here's a look at the rain for the next 7 days. And again, the numbers have been slowly coming down. 1 to 1.5 inches for Alabama. And this will be basically late Saturday night and Sunday. Basically a one-day shot here as next week looks fairly dry. And here in the next couple of hours, we'll get this update. This product is released once a week on Thursday. The latest update showing about 50% of Alabama is still in drought conditions, so getting some rain is not necessarily a bad thing. All right, model fans, here we go. European OZ run, 3 o'clock today. Northwest flow aloft, dry air mass, sunny. Highs should be in the 60s. Same thing tomorrow. We'll start the day in the upper 30s and 40s. The high tomorrow will be in the 60s with a sunny sky. So let's discuss the weekend. So this is Saturday, and again, I think a decent chunk of the day Saturday will be dry. Very pleasant, highs in the upper 60s and 70s, mild. And there might be a shower late in the day over the Tennessee Valley, but much of the day will be dry. The rain comes in here late Saturday night and Sunday. Boom. That's Sunday at noon. Coming off the European, it's got the surface low near Columbus, Mississippi. This is at the same time off the GFS. It's got the surface low near Greenville, Mississippi. But, of course, either way, it's just going to rain. Going to be a very wet day on Sunday. So let's look at the instability. We're getting within range now of the 12-kilometer NAM, North American Mesoscale model. This is the surface-based CAPE. CAPE is convective available potential energy, instability, buoyancy. Sunday at noon. And there's just not much. A little bit over southwest Alabama. And again, it's just not really a severe weather setup here. I guess there might be a strong storm near the Gulf Coast Sunday morning, but again, not really the classic setup. This is the lightning flash density product coming off the European at midday Sunday. And there certainly could be a rumble of thunder across Alabama. But again, the feature to watch, I think, will be that batch of storms you see down around Panama City Beach and Marianna, Florida. And that'll be coming through the Gulf Coast region late Saturday night. And those could be fairly strong. But again, for most of Alabama, it just looks like a lot of rain on Sunday. And again, rain amounts 1 to 1.5 inches for much of the state. Temperature should be in the 60s. We'll go to Monday. The sun is back as we all go back to work. Very mild. Highs in the 60s and 70s. Tuesday, I think everybody will be in the 70s statewide. Lots of sunshine, very mild. This is Wednesday. We're still dry. Highs in the 70s. We might see a few locations in South Alabama flirting with 80 by the middle of next week. And a week from today, this is Thursday, the 19th. Big ridge over the Gulf, kind of nosing in. And again, that looks dry. At this point, much of next week looking rain-free and very mild. It should be the warmest week so far this year. Let's go out 10 days. This is Saturday, the 21st. Pretty impressive trough out west, and they need that. They need some snow, and that should bring them a lot of mountain snow. ridging over the east. And once again, we're still dry. So once we get this rain out of here Sunday, things look pretty quiet for the next week or so after that. Snow lovers, this is not looking good. This is the probabilistic outlook for 1 inch of snow or greater between now and the 26th. Then it's a big 0 as the mild air stays in place. Rain for the next 15 days. The mean about 2 inches between now and the 27th of February. Check the numbers coming off the national blend of models. Cold air nowhere to be found. Look at those 70s next week. And again, this is for the middle of the state. South Alabama just might touch 80 by the middle of next week. And the latest long-range guidance, this is for the 19th through the 25th of February. Once again, solidly in the red over the eastern two-thirds of the country. Temperatures will stay above average. But listen, everybody here knows we got cold snaps coming in March. We always do. And look at Alaska on that chart over there. You see the deep blue. That means very cold air building up over the Yukon, Northwest Territories, and Alaska, and at some point that'll drop south. We'll just have to see how that plays out in March. But, ooh, what a sunset for much of Alabama. And we had clouds and some light rain during the morning hours, and the sky cleared very nicely in time for a great sunset last night. Gulf Coast looking good. Before you know it, the spring break crowd will be there. But these scenes were all captured across Alabama and the Gulf Coast region last night on a very nice winter evening. All right, today going to be at Welborn Elementary School, Calhoun County, over near Anniston for a program there. And then tomorrow, Lake Martin Veritas School in Alexander City in Tallapoosa County for a program there. I'll be on ABC 3340 News this evening, and don't forget, you can catch my forecast every day on great radio stations around the state, including in Birmingham, Classic Rock 106.9. Thanks for watching. Have a terrific Thursday, and God bless.